Hello, Cloverdale. Hey, this is Mr. Dyer with a quick little video check-in, and this is for you students out there. You know Mr. Dyer likes to talk, and I always like to give little advice for you guys throughout the year, and this is just an opportunity to do that as well. Hey, but before we get going, I want to talk about or just give a shout out to those birthdays that we've had here in the last week or so. And so first off, if I call these people's names, and you know them, hey, write them a little quick email or a text or give them a phone call and say, hey, happy birthday, because I know they're missing having their friends on their birthday. So, first off, Elena Hoover, August Galvin, Noah Krappa, Henry Dyer, Malachi Humber, Jamin Pavlikov, and that is it for right now. Next week we'll have another video with the other birthdays coming up. So again, wish those guys happy birthday and happy birthday from us here at Cloverdale. Alrighty. Oh, as we're talking about holidays and birthdays and celebrations, do not forget that Sunday is Mother's Day. Your moms, I know for a fact, have been working overtime for you, and they have been working their tails off to help you with distance learning. They have been doing more than they've ever done before. So make sure that you do something nice for your mother this weekend. If anything, you just need to tell your mom that you love her. Make sure that she walks away with this weekend knowing that you guys truly care. And I know they do, but sometimes just hearing it helps a lot. All right? Alrighty, so let's get down to the story, or kind of what I wanted, the message I wanted to get to you guys today. I want to talk about finishing strong. We have about 4 weeks left, basically 4 weeks left after this week. And what that means is we have got to learn how to finish strong. I talk about it a lot at school. You guys have probably heard me say this a lot. You are always going to have to finish strong at some point in your life, either in junior high, high school, a job, college, anything. Sometimes you just gotta wrap everything up in a package and you just gotta go and you gotta finish strong. The excuses go out the windows, all this stuff goes out the window, and you just need to finish. That is where we're at right now. We're in the home stretch. A lot of people say that you gotta grind it out. Okay? That means sometimes you just gotta grind it, just gotta put your head down and go. There's a time and there's a place for grinding it out. Trust me. Right now, I don't think that's that time. I don't want you guys to think about grind, because grinding is opposite. I mean, two things fighting. And I think right now, some of us, we feel like it's a grind. And I'm going to tell you why. Because right now, we've asked you guys to do things that we've never asked kids to do before. We've asked parents to do things that they've never done before. And it was a struggle. It's difficult. And it is. I get it. And so sometimes we feel like when our parents are asking to do homework or schoolwork and are asking us to do things differently than how our teachers ask them, and it looks differently than how we do at school, we're upset because, you know what? We don't get to see our friends. I don't get to do PE. I don't get to do recess. We're kind of upset about that. Our parents are having a tough time because they're stressed about a whole bunch of different things. And when we try to work together, sometimes we say things and we do things that we're not proud of. Maybe us as kids, maybe when our parents said, hey, can you do your work right now? And you kind of flip them attitude. And you say, I don't want to do it, or I don't want to do this. I hate that, and you get all mad. Or maybe you get upset, or maybe you're not trying your hardest. And then maybe sometimes your parents get frustrated with you, and maybe they might have raised their voice, or maybe they may have been upset, or maybe have yelled or got upset, and there's tension. And I think some of us are in that spot right now where there's been tension in the last couple weeks. And I get it. Trust me. It's real. And a lot of us are in that boat. I know I am at my house because this is difficult. So how do we get that out? I want to talk about, we're not going to grind it out. We're going to smooth it out. We need to get away from the grind, because we should not be at opposite forces with our parents. We should be working together. And to do that, we need to smooth it out. And the only way we can do that is we got to offer forgiveness. We got to put the past away. You know, we made mistakes. You have made mistakes. I know I have. And if you made a mistake, you need to forgive yourself. You need to say to your parents, hey, I'm sorry if I wasn't working as hard, or if I made this more difficult on you. But you got to ask for forgiveness. And you got to move on and say, Mom and Dad, I'm going to try harder next time. Okay? And then, parents are probably going to say, you know what, I'm sorry I yelled at you. We're just trying. You guys are going to get together, and it's going to be a moment, and hopefully that moment begins to smooth things out, and that you guys can work it out, and as we can kind of just put our heads down and let's work together to get through this. Okay, but you got to be a team, and we're all there. Okay, so how can we smooth this out for the rest of the year? But it starts with forgiveness, and that starts with you talking with your parents. So if you're upset about something, you're mad about something, and you've been giving your parents a hard time, because they may not know. If you're upset about school, if you're upset about not seeing friends or not having PE, or you're anxious or you've got to talk about it and talk to your parents about it. Okay, and that's truly, if something's bothering you, you got to bring it to the light, because we can't address it. Your parents can't work it through you if they don't know. So talk to your parents about how you're feeling. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Remember, it's not luck, it's hard work. Okay? And sometimes to be country strong, you got to be country kind. And being country kind means offering forgiveness, working together, giving in order to get more. I know you guys can do this, and I know you guys are up to the challenge. I miss you guys a lot, and I love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.